Mic check, mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Hogwash, what up? Can I get a 1 in the chat if y'all hear me?
I have no idea who this Uncle Hotep character is.
Damn! Uncle Hotep! Uncle Hotep! Uncle Hotep!
David Murdoch, what up, man? Today, also live on Kick. Going back to Kick. I updated my OBS and that shit went to fucking shit. Trying to fix my audio. Because I remember I was doing the multi-streaming to Kick, and I had stopped it a little bit ago. So streaming it again, once again on Kick. See how that goes. I think I only got 18 followers on Kick. We got an echo. Well, turn your fucking audio down. Hold on. How about now? Mic check, mic check, mic check. How about now? Test. Test. That's good, David. That's appreciated. That's great for you. That's great for you. Have heard from you a while, but I guess now that I heard from you, things must be going a little bit better. How about the echo now? Anybody hear echo? Anybody? Peace and Pan-Africanism. I can't even look at Uncle Dr. Umar the same, man. Yeah, I got fucking shit. Can't even. The new and improved ZV Bear. Come on, man. I'm just out here trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, just like y'all, man. You know what I mean? We're good now. Okay. Y'all hear the sounds? Hold on. Can y'all hear? I'm gonna play this video. Hold on. Can y'all hear the video? You see they canceled Destiny 3. Well, it was never a Destiny 3 per se. It's mad low. Mad low.
Park here. A big group ran off.
That should be fine, right?
So we're just going to step away now from this group behind us. But a lot of disorder here, a lot of being look very pleased about it. Well,
okay, that should be fine. Destiny 3, man. You know, this is just like, I don't know if the economy is going to crash, but during COVID, a lot of these video game companies were like eating good because nobody did anything. Everybody stayed in the house, played video games. You could work and watch video games. You know what I mean? People played Twitch on video games. That was it. That was the reason. And Bungie thought they had this fucking thing all figured out. And I do kind of think it's kind of the wokeness of Bungie. They don't want to do things that was right in front of their face. What they should have did with the Destiny IP. And, they want to go this way and that way, create 50 million different games. Like, work on your workhorse and then maybe spread out. Smaller shit, right? They didn't want to do that. It's just bad leadership. You have bad leadership, you're not going to make it. And that's just what it is. It was just bad leadership. I'm gonna still play. It's really the only really game I play. I've tried that for I use controller. I'm not a big mouse and keyboard person. Crusades come back to UK. Oh gosh. I'm not a big mouse and keyboard person. I know a lot of people are playing First Descendant and stuff like that. They're going to continue with Destiny 2, just like smaller stuff. I guess a raid every year, smaller content packs, they said. I don't know, it's just bad leadership. They had, they could have just dived into PvP and did it that way, or made a battle royale like every other, studio does, but they want to get cute. You know what I mean? And I gotta sit here and watch Osiris and what the fuck is his other name? Their love story. this episode, right? Just focus on the game, but we'll see what happens with Destiny. I find it hard to believe Sony's going to invest $5 billion and not do something with Destiny. You know what I mean? I feel like Sony will take over and do something with it at some point. You hate that shit too? Thought it was just me? I just fucking ignore it. It's so fucking... It's so corny, right? It's so forced and corny. Like... Yeah, they love each other. How many times we gotta fucking go over through this? Like... Yeah, the game industry's down bad. It's like... Is it down bad or is it just returning to normal? Like more, I guess people are going outside again. You know what I mean? There's still people, that's all they do is play video games and stuff like that. What's up, bro Godzilla? It was a retcon? I don't know. Like, if you go on those Destiny forums, they like... Oh, they've always been like this. La la la. Where you been at? So it's like, let me share my stream to my Twitter. Oh, hold my nuts! I see you on Kick, man. 2 viewers on Kick. Hold me down. Hit that follow button on Kick. Let me stream this. Let me share this here. Bang. Let me share Kick. How do I share the Kick? Activity feed, session info. Oh my gosh. Like, the thing is kind of counterintuitive, but... should have a share button. Or do I have to go to the stream? Edit mode, go back to channel. Let's go to the channel. There we go. Don't look too bad. Share, boom. Boom. There we go. Alright, anyway, a couple weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? Week ago? There was, oh, I gotta do this one too. There was a stabbing of, hold on, let me go back. What was the, UK kid stabbing? I want to cover it from the top, you know what I mean? 1 week ago. Was this it? Yeah, the children's dance workshop, right? I believe this was, now correct me if I'm wrong, this was the catalyst to everything popping off, right? 2 children had been killed and 9 injured, 6 critically in a ferocious knife attack at a children's dance workshop. 2 adults also in critical condition after being stabbed as they tried to protect children at the Taylor Swift themed event on Hart Street in Southport, Merseyside, police said. 17-year-old boy from Banks in Lancashire has been arrested with suspicion of murder and attempted murder. Witness described the scene as horrendous and said they had never seen anything like it.
It is with great sadness today, I'm here to advise that 2 children have died as a result of the injuries sustained in this morning's knife attack. 9 other children have been injured, and 6 of them are in a critical condition. All those injured have suffered stab wounds sustained during the attack, and 2 adults are also in a critical condition after being injured during the incident. A 17-year-old male from Banks in Lancashire, who is originally from Cardiff, has been arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder, and is being taken to a police station where he will be interviewed by detectives. My office has reported reports of a stabbing at 11:47 this morning and addressed in Southport. When they arrived, they were shocked that multiple people, many of whom were children, had been subjected to a ferocious attack and had suffered serious injuries. It is understood that the children were attending a Taylor Swift event at a dance school when the offender, armed with a knife, walked into the premises and started to attack inside the children. We believe that the adults who were injured were bravely trying to protect the children who were being attacked. As a mum and a nana, I can't begin to imagine the pain and suffering that the families of the victims are going through at this moment in time, and I wish to send my heartfelt condolences to them.
Well, let's call somebody to do something like that. I don't know. The motherfucker's crazy. Kids poking other kids. Is a 17-year-old boy a kid? Or a young adult? They're going door to... They're doing that now? So that happened, and, you know, that's what, you know, the Tommy Robinson side of UK Twitter or online or in the streets, that's what they needed. It's set off, right? Them motherfuckers been rioting. They've been going around busting heads, cracking skulls, jumping immigrants, jumping illegals. The last few days, it looked like hell on earth in the UK. It looked like a good old back in it, like gang violence back in what 50s and 60s in US. You know what I mean? Why is there an echo? Oh my gosh! I don't know why there's an echo. Hold on, I can't keep changing it. If I change it, I can't get the. Hold on. Is it still echo? No, I'm good. It's funny. Some people get an echo. Some people like it's good. All right, I turned it down a little bit. The soul has the white man has returned. No echo. Okay. Is that the case here? So condolences to kids. You know. That's terrible. You gotta do a better job of. You're from Liverpool? Ishmael, tell us how. Is it fucking? Is it crazy out there right now? Is it like? Are people on edge? You know, if you just go to Twitter. As you can see, this video I was playing earlier.
Did it? Then there was this, as I say, clash between protesters and the police, and that is when they then ran off across the park here. A big group ran off.
Oh, they're trying to say that, you know, the fake news reporter in England is saying white people are rioting just as Muslim men walk by carrying machetes. Now, let's be fair here. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. The OG UKers, right, were rioting. There's plenty of videos of that. They were catching immigrants slacking. There was a couple videos I retweeted them on my Twitter. I'm not retweeting them now. I'm not showing it on the on the stream. But they called a couple immigrants lacking. Wore their asses the hell out. I seen one though. The one immigrant, he went for dolo, like 1 on like 20, right? But they were jumping. Like, come on, they were jumping. There's a video of here they're saying Muslim patrol. Like, I don't want to go this far. Now people's civil war is broken out. Like, people can't wait to, like, can this civil war thing stop? Can it stop? As soon as something happened, the civil war is happening. Like, come on, fuck on, man. Okay, so he's the guy. Ishmael says, a 17-year-old Rwandan killed 3 young girls, but before his name was revealed, guys like Tommy Robinson said he was Muslim. Shit went wild after that. Now, he could be Muslim and from Rwanda. But I don't know. We don't know that. But like the picture I seen, and I'm not sure he's supposed to be underage, but he looked like the fucking descendant of Yakubian. His fucking head was like all like oversized head. He looked crazy. Matter of fact, they said he was in a Doctor Who advertisement or commercial like a few years back. Like he was dressed up as Doctor Who. Now here's Andy No saying this is Middleborough. Well, let me get back to my point. So they started catching people slipping, Muslims, whatever, and it was going up inside people's heads. Now it seems like the Muslims have regrouped, and now they're trying to get their get back. And now we have tweets saying that Muslim patrol continuing attacks through the streets of the town, hunt down white people accused of being part of the anti-mass immigration protests. Now we have the Muslims are out there attacking white folks. Like, do they expect? See, this is the thing. Did they expect them not to do nothing? Like, especially when it wasn't even their community that caused the attack in the first place. Now, granted, I'm just here to say, stop all violence. I don't want to see none of this, right? I feel like this is just, at this point, gang warfare, you know what I mean? Basically, Mithril says, Muslims squatted up, chanting like they're going to help Sauron crush Rohan and Gondor. Yeah, Tommy worked for them people, man. Tommy worked for an intelligence agency for sure. And that's where we stand, you know. Now they looting. Listen, y'all see this though? This is crazy. I posted this. Let me go to my profile. If you haven't read my latest article, go read it. Go retweet it. Help the bull out. Damn, here it is, right here. Because look at, you see this guy? Caveman. Thank you for this. He put his thing in a bag and everything. Oh Lord Jesus, Lord have mercy. Paid looters? No, man, these aren't paid looters. Like, I know in America, like, you know, when they see the shine looting, they say, oh, it's just the shine and shit like that. Like, this is opportunity and how it is in America. Like, you're going to get a certain class of anybody that's going to do that. It's no difference. You know, it's not a racial thing. You know, I know how in America we like to look at everything through the lens of race, because that's how you're raised, and, you know, some people don't have the intelligence to see otherwise, or to look outside themselves. But as you can see, when given the opportunity. And what is this, like, updated? What kind of store is this, though? Need a little treat? Lush? These niggas ran into Lush? You gotta be kidding me. These niggas ran into Lush? These niggas ran in to get some bath bombs? They ran in to get some soap? There's no end. Come on, Darius. Funny. Stop it, Darius. That's not funny. Relax, Darius. Keemalon, what up? Zesty Rider, soap expensive? Man, that Lush soap is expensive. Cause we were gonna go on a like I was just getting I was getting my daughter some back to school shoes, and there was a Lush right across from the Foot Locker. I wanted to go in there because little Griff, oh my gosh, she loved her some bath bombs, right? But I was like, nah, I'm not going in there like that. Them bath bombs expensive. I mean, you're gonna spend a little bit of money in some bath bombs. They smell good as hell though, but they last a little bit. Like, you can, like, a Lush bath bomb lasts, like, you can get, like, 2 uses. Resale value? Yeah. I don't know if it's 20 each, right? You can get, like, at least 2 for 20, right? Isn't there a special? Never heard of it. It's just, K Green, it just sells, they sell, like, different type of soaps and bath bombs and stuff like that. Lotions, bath bombs, like different crazy types, any type of bath bomb you want to talk about. I wouldn't say cosmetic. It's a hygiene store. Like, I don't think they sell. I don't think they sell makeup or anything. They just sell bath stuff. But they're going into Lush. Oh, but there's plenty of other stores, because you see this guy. He already hit another store. He hit the Foot Locker. You see, he got a pair of shoes. Oh, they do sell vegan makeup? I didn't know that. Well, I never looked at it. Suspect Boule, come on, man. Stop, Joe. I'm not the one rioting and going up into Lush, right? But I'm Boule. craziness. Reparations for being conquered. Yo, that shouldn't be so funny. That shouldn't be so funny, man. Y'all need to stop, man. That's not even nice. That's not nice, man. Hold my nuts, you're blocked in the chat on YouTube? I don't think I blocked you, man. Or you just blocked from YouTube. It wasn't me. Or unless I did it by mistake. 111 in the room. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share button. One second. But why are we... That's crazy to run up in Lush. But that's what is going on. You know, the retaliation for the dead and the dead kids. Tommy Robinson stirred up a mess. And they're saying he's out in Greece somewhere. Like they sent him out of the country? Like, did they send him out the country to protect him, or like how I've seen a lot about this? Tommy is out of the country. Okay, Green, that is wrong. When they go stealing a story, they should not steal. Conquered by tolerance. And you know, I don't know. Let's talk about that for a minute. Here's your boy Andrew Tate. Let's hear what Andrew has to say.
Any geographical area on the planet, when men face losing their lands, eventually there's going to be some form of violence as they resist it. It's inside of every single man's DNA to fight for the land that he believes is his. We talk about this in Gaza, Israel right now. So I think it's kind of hypocritical to talk about how the Gazans have been repressed and the land is being taken from them by insane globalists, and then sit there and say, well, the British shouldn't complain that insane globalists are importing millions and millions of military-age males who intend on taking the land from them. Please understand, guys, I'm half black, half white, but the average white man, he doesn't feel safe to put his daughter out in the street anymore. In the country, he pays taxes, and he's paying taxes.
All right, hold on. You can't hear him? My bad. Let me see.
To pay for a hotel room.
How do y'all not hear that?
Muslim or Christian, some random Islamic, Bangladeshi, or Christian Rwandan to live for free while he works his ass. If you look at any geographical area on the planet, when men face losing their lands, eventually there's going to be some form of violence as they resist that. It's inside of every single man's DNA to fight for the land that he believes is his. We talk about this with Gaza, Israel right now. So I think it's kind of hypocritical to talk about how the Gazans have been repressed and the land is being taken from them by insane globalists, and then sit there and say, well, the British shouldn't complain that insane globalists are importing millions and millions of military-age males who intend on taking the land from them. Please understand, guys, I'm half black, half white, but the average white man doesn't feel safe to put his daughter out in the street anymore. In the country, he pays taxes in, and he's paying taxes to pay for a hotel room for some random Muslim or Christian, some random Islamic, Bangladeshi, or Christian Rwandan to live for free while he works his ass off. You tell me these kind of people are not going to be mad? If you look at...
Noto said he's live on the scene. We got a couple of UK jokers in the chat. I always had to let people from the UK in the chat. Shout out to UK. If y'all want to share anything, please feel free. It's man, listen, all being imported by come on, man. First of all, it's big business. Big business wants these imports. At money's first. Secondary, I think, is like, you know, this class of civilizations, whatnot, if you will. But I was reading somewhere, like the amount, like if you look in the cities, like you'll see like, damn, there's a lot of immigrants here. You know, if you see the videos about the UK. But anybody who lives in the UK, can y'all tell me that, is it like, is that just in the cities where it's like that, and the rest of the world, anywhere else, it's not as bad? I don't know. Yeah, I play Destiny, man. If you play Destiny, add me. Uncle Hotep on there. They got plantations in London. See? There we go. There we go. English are a minority in London. But the rest of England, like I said, the cities. It's kind of crazy. Here, you know, your boy Andy, he's on the scene.
Big jig, right there, big jiggy boy.
They got a guy out of a wheelchair. They're stopping people, and I've seen it. Like, and this was earlier. I'm not gonna play it. I seen a video, like a non-English Brit. I think that's a great way to say it. A non-English Brit drove by. They stopped him. They stomped him the fuck out. Dragged him out the car and everything. You know what I mean? So now, all the Muslims like, no, man, we ain't going out like this. They're tooling up, right? Like somebody said earlier, they're squadding up. Let's get it. You know, now we're seeing innocent people. You know, innocent people. That person that was driving that car, really, they have nothing to do with anything. Just got defaced by the wrong mob. We're just seeing mob violence. They were going to move 300 illegals in a village of 160 people. Reginald Denny style, yeah, it was similar to that. England as a whole, the English are still the majority. Well, pretty much. Noto said they're targeting people who are full British citizens, has been here since the 40s. They're targeting anyone they think is Muslim. They are burning businesses, looting stores. It's woke red. Black Lives Matter. Wow. Yeah, because there's been there's some of these people that's immigrated there. They've been here for a generation, right? Like he said, some people have been here since the 40s. They probably got kids in their, 20s, 30s, 40s, right? You know, it's just the elites causing this, right? And I hate that, you know, that the people are facing off against each other when the elites are to blame for this. Big business is to blame for this, you know. There's no reason why, if there's some Rwandan guy kid did this, 17-year-old kid did this, why we have all this. Granted, they need to fix their immigration policies. Like, the reasons they give for the continued immigration policies, what they say, they need more kids, they need the future, they need more workers. Well, incentivize, give incentives for the people that live here to have children. Like some of the people that don't have children, they can't afford health care. But you give all these benefits to these migrants so they can have children in your country. The same thing that happens in the United States. People in the United Americans that have been here they don't want kids because they can't afford it. Or the propaganda got to them and they said, "Oh, I don't want kids. I just want to live my life, live my best life, and travel and stuff like that." Right? So they just import, which was by design. Like they designed the propaganda for that, so they can import a whole bunch of people. They'll have 5, 6 kids, and there you go. But you anti-FBA Uncle Hotep. Who is anti-FBA? I'm not anti-FBA. Like, come on, man, stop. I'm not anti-FBA. I've always said it's good that black Americans, like, separated themselves and gave themselves, recognized their own ethnicity. But my point is, just because you do that doesn't mean you have to say you hate every Ghanaian, Somalian, Somalian, Nigerian immigrant. Like, just because you're FBA doesn't mean you shut yourself off from other African immigrants just for the sake of being FBA. FBA should collaborate, which you should work on your own and collaborate. That's my point. And this is where I think Tariq doesn't get. You gotta collaborate with these Africans. You got to. I mean, if you want to call it Pan-Africanism, whatever, I mean, cool. But at some point you gotta collaborate. Because things they do in their culture works, you know. You can see, you know, when you look at the colleges and look at the people at the dean's list and stuff like that, you see a lot of African names. You don't see too many FBA names, right? You see some, I mean, you'll see some, but you'll see more of them immigrant names than the FBA names. They steal the sauce without respecting us. I mean, do we respect ourselves? Do we respect ourselves? Huh? They doing what we doing. FBA niggas know how to hate. If there's anything the FBA niggas do, is hate on each other. Look how much we was hating on Noah Miles. Noah Miles said, "Oh, the NBA players aren't the best athletes in the world." Niggas is hating on them left and right. He brought that gold home today, though. Last name first. Only Americans talk Pan-African is because never heard of black foreigners use them. I mean, why would they? Why would they? They come from, the majority of them come from black majority countries. So why would they talk the Pan-African stuff? I think the reason why black Americans talk about it because we were raised predominantly in a non-black majority country. So of course we're going to look out to unite with other like looking people in the world. Black Falcon is right. Margaret Garvey was he's a tethered Jamaican. Anyway, let's look through the 138 in the room. Hit that thumbs up, hit that share button. You got a Florida man doing Florida shit. So I think England is still trending. Trying to be careful here. You know how people do. This is Drew Hernandez. I don't even know who Drew Hernandez is. Christ is King. They brought the big niggas out. Pause, right? They brought the big boys out. They was like, see, this is what happens. Got a couple of them caught out bad. There's like, whoa, we gotta do something. They brought the big boys out. As a mob of Muslim military-aged men in black bloc patrolling the streets of Bolton, Greater Manchester, in England, This is not a civil war in the UK. This is a next-phase invasion and land grab. They've been sent to conquer territory. Well, who sent them? Who sent them? The people that sent them is in Downing Street. You see what I'm saying? That's the crazy thing about it. He's been on Timcast? Okay. Thank you, Punks McGee, with the knowledge. Oh. Here goes Harry. Man, stop, man. I was writing Downing Street. The Quran sent them? No. No. Now Ishmael says, guys like Drew are disingenuous. Those Muslims are fighting back because they got attacked. This is why Red Wolf will never win. And that's the point I was making. Like, I think you're seeing this response is because they got attacked initially. Your soundboard is on whisper. Good. Hold on. Oh, is it down? I'll turn it up a little bit. Charlie sent them. That's the best. That's the best answer. Watch that one. Watch that one. Look at this lady down here. Like, girl, this girl right here. Look at her. Her mouth all open. Like she's shocked. You see, they got a lot of, I don't know if these are undercover police, but they got a lot of white folks on this side of the chance. Again, there's a lot of Muslim converts too. Not gonna play that. Watch that. Hear your boy Andrew. Them motherfuckers deep, bro. They deep. Is the mayor of London Muslim? No, they got a... Wait. I don't know. No, I thought he's like... I thought he's Indian, isn't he? Mayor of Mosul? Mayor? He's not Islamist, is he? I thought he was Indian. Is he still the mayor? What's the name? Khan or something like that? Sadiq Khan. Early life. His grandparents migrated from Lucknow in United Provinces, British India, to Pakistan following the partition of India. I don't know if is he Pakistani? Indian? He's Indian. No, he's not. He's not Muslim. I wanted to. This is what I wanted to play this guy's.
Be in no doubt.
No, that's not the full
Be
thing.
in no doubt.
Because he's the new prime minister, I believe, right? Yeah. I actually never. Well, I was in the Air Force, so you had a couple people go to Lakenheath, I think. I always wanted to go to England. I remember when I was growing up, I used to watch Benny Hill and Doctor Who. Doctor Who with the Afro. That was the Doctor Who I was watching when I was a kid. I always wanted to go to England. I never got a chance to. I wish maybe one of these days. I know we're going to try to go to Jamaica next year again. Take the kids this time, but I think my oldest would probably like going to England. Anyway, let me. I think it's in my likes. Right. Here we go.
Those that have participated in this violence will face the full force of the law. The police will be making arrests, individuals will be held on remand, charges will follow, and convictions will follow. I guarantee you will regret taking part in this disorder, whether directly or those whipping up this action online and then running away themselves. This is not protest. It is organised, violent thuggery, and it has no place on our streets or online. Right now, there are attacks happening on a hotel in Rotherham. Marauding gangs intent on law-breaking, or worse. Windows smash, fire set ablaze, residents and staff in absolute fear. There is no justification, none, for taking this action. And all right-minded people should be condemning this sort of violence. People in this country have a right to be safe. And yet, we've seen Muslim communities targeted, attacks on mosques, other minority communities singled out, Nazi salutes in the street, attacks on the police, wanton violence alongside racist rhetoric. So no, I won't shy away from calling it what it is.
Harry, okay, so Khan is he's Pakistani, he's not Indian, so I guess he's likely Muslim. But somebody said he's Muslim that supports transformer stuff. So maybe a name only. I don't know. Anyway, but Harry, I highlighted Harry. He's more upset about window breaking than a murdered white children. I noticed that when he said that. I wanted to play that back because he said "or worse." Let me replay this because it was like come on, man. Like who wrote that? Let me start from the beginning.
Be in no doubt, those that have participated in this violence will face the full force.
No, Mateo, we're talking about the mayor of London. This guy,
of the
this
law.
is the prime minister.
The police will be making arrests, individuals will be held on remand, charges will follow, and convictions will follow. I guarantee you will regret taking part in this disorder, whether directly or those whipping up this action online. and then running away themselves. This is not protest. It is organised, violent thuggery, and it has no place on our streets or online. Right now, there are attacks happening on a hotel in Rotherham. Marauding gangs intent on law breaking, or worse. Windows smash, fire set ablaze, residents and staff in absolute fear. There is no justification, none, for taking this action. And all right-minded people should be condemning this sort of violence. People in this country have a right to be safe. And yet, we've seen Muslim communities targeted, attacks on mosques, other minority communities singled out, Nazi salutes in the street, attacks on the police, wanton violence alongside racist rhetoric. So no, I won't shy away from calling it what it is, far-right thuggery. To those who feel targeted because of the colour of your skin or your faith, I know how frightening.
I feel like he's going a little bit overboard here. I know how frightening this must be. Does it look like they're frightened? Did you see them? They said, fuck it, let's get the machetes. Let's arm up. Let's get the bats. But I will say, like, him not mentioning the original causes with the 3 dead children is like they're not gonna mention it, but he should have mentioned it. The root cause, the starting cause was, all he had to say was like this: 2 weeks ago, there was 3 children needlessly killed, and this ignited these rounds of riots and turmoil. The person who killed these 3 has been apprehended. He is the one that is solely responsible for that action. These riots, these lootings, these attacks on each other has nothing to do with that young man, that monster that killed those 3 kids. We have him apprehended. He will face the fullest extent of British law. Let's simmer down. Now we can work on laws to further prevent this from ever happening again. But all these riots and everything else is not helping. It's only going to further delay it. That's all he has said. I know what people want, but like you said, ping a ling ding. First pause your name. They want blood. That's what he should have said. He should have said, I know people want blood, and that's understandable. But that's not what we do in our civilized nation of the United Kingdom. That's all he had to say, right? No, give me that. Tommy's always been right. Tommy has been given a job to do. So I guess he's going to be right.
I want you to know that this violent mob do not represent our country, and we will bring them to justice. Our police deserve our support as they tackle any and all violent disorder that flares up. Whatever the apparent cause or motivation, we make no distinction. Crime is crime, and this government will tackle it.
We kind of refer to it, no matter what, whatever the apparent cause or motivation, we make no distinction. Crime is crime. So that's him saying, we don't care what started it. If y'all going out here crying, you're gonna do the time. And then, like, a lot of people go to jail because UK is like Europe has been far ahead of that CCTV stuff, right? So them guys everybody's on camera. Like, they're gonna be in some long days after it's all over, you know. Tommy is in Charlie. Is Charlie? He's in Cyprus doing Yay on his phone. Get him. Pull up a map. Tommy's in Cyprus, right next to redacted land. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's exactly what I heard.
Crime is crime.
Somebody said that I talk about Sha'Carri. I mean, she didn't win. If the Jamaicans was in, she might not have placed. She got second. She got silver, which is good. You know what I mean? Silver medal's better than no medal. She placed. Somebody said they changed their routine, and that's why she messed up in the beginning. I don't know. I never was on the Sha'Carri hype train. I'm not hating or anything like that, but she might be ready next go around. I still think she's juicing. I'm sorry. I mean, I do. I would like it to stop 2-no-2s. You know, I'm surprised if nobody's lost their life anyway. You know, I see some bad beatings in these riot videos and stuff like that. Some bad ones. So, it's a shame. You know. This is what the agenda is. You know, they've been working on this agenda for a while. You gotta figure if Tommy Robinson, if he is Charlie, we can all agree that he is. He's been out here since when? How long is Tommy Robinson? Let me look him up. Tommy Robinson. Has been active in far-right politics for many years. He's a member of the British National Party, a British fascist political party from 04 to 05. And for a short time, 2020, he was a joint vice chairman of the British Freedom Party. He co-founded the English Defence League in 2009. Served 4 prison terms from 05 to 2019. Since like early 2000s, he's been active. It's 2024. 20 years. He owned a tanning saloon. Wait. That's not his real name? Stephen Christopher Yaxley Lennon. I didn't never knew that was not his real name. Wow. Jesus. I guess Tommy Robinson is taken from a prominent member of the Liptown football hooligan crew. So you gotta think he was been around since 04? So early 2000s. They've had this guy on the books since then. 20 years. They got nothing but time. You have to think about it. They got nothing but time, man. Can you ask me something? Oh, you want to ask Noto something? Like I said, he changed his name to protect his family. Does that look like protecting? Read his book, I Dare You. All Tommy's done is tell the truth. I mean, I have no problem reading this book. I'll read it. He's an OG grifter. He changed it to protect his family from Mohammeds. Tommy was getting paid $120K by a lobby that we know about as a minimum. He's the white Mandela. Oh boy. He was a plasterer? Tommy Robinson comes out there with the war putting. David says, this is like a rabid dog on a loose. You want to deal with it, who let it out, but you still have to deal with the rabid dog. That's a point. That's a good point. So what's the answer? What's the answer? I think obviously you have to stop. You know, it's a country like, you know, a small country like England. I'm like, how much immigration really is needed, right? Like, you're gonna have to have some new minds, new talent. You set the immigration's down low to next to nothing. Just a few people, I don't know, maybe 10,000 a year or something like that. I don't know how much they're getting now, but like decrease it by tenfold, right? The answer is 1776. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, people that talk, you know, the Civil War in 1776 and all that. A lot of people like to talk about Civil War, but nobody talks about what the cost would be. If you do a Civil War and all this other stuff, niggas is going to die. A lot of people is going to be dead. You know what I mean? I think the people that call out and say, yo, we Civil War and stuff like that, they're not ready to pay the price with their lives. Shit, I'm not. I don't want none of that. Like, are the people that say that, are they ready to pay the price for their life? Because that's what it's going to be. Other people are going to be dead. This is no joke. You know, so I don't like to like throw that, you know, that Civil War term around loosely, because a lot of people ain't going to make it. You know? Joseph says this one would really be brother versus brother, neighbor versus neighbor, being so nasty. It would be disgustingly nasty. You know? We want Civil War for the things that the elites put upon us to make us go against each other. Just think about this shit. Just think about it. If there is a Civil War, who do you think started it? Who do you think created the scenario so it could happen? Melissa Reeves says exactly what I'm trying to say. Nope, they're just LARPing. They have no idea what they're asking for. Danny McNuff says he stands with Israel. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but maybe the chat is going off the rails. But, you know, so I mean, I think we gotta be careful what we ask for here. You know, with that. But obviously, it's reached a stage in the UK where it's reached a stage for violence. You know what I mean? Like, there's been plenty of stories like rape gangs and all this other stuff. Like, I've been reading on Poll. I've been reading on Poll for a minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's terrible. But the elites are the ones that set this up against us. You know, the only option was 1776 or kiss the ring. Grooming gangs, yeah, that's what I meant. Like grooming gangs and stuff like that. Exactly, Joe. The elites are going to be in their bunkers chilling when shit goes south. Play some Destiny 2. Now I'm about to get out of here. Jamie. I am streaming on Kick right now. One thing about Kick, you gotta stream it like every day. So I was busy with some other stuff that I really couldn't get to streaming. So maybe I can get back to that and try to grow Kick. You know what I mean? So if everybody's like, matter of fact, let me do this. If you have a Kick account, please go over to here. I know y'all have an account because y'all be watching. Hotep Jesus on his Griff report. Did I? What happened? Pin this message. Oh, it's pinned. Go to the pin message. Should be my Kick account. Go follow that account, please. Go hit that up. Go follow it. Yeah, but I'm not gonna play tonight. If you get on the Kick app, you don't have to pay for it, do you? What do you mean by no? Like, you only, if you want to, I think if you only, you can follow a person and then there's subscriptions. But you only subscribe after a certain, I think you need 100 followers. It's the same model as Twitch. You can follow for free and then you can subscribe to a person's channel for, I don't know how. It's the same way. But I think you have to have 100 followers first. Kick chat never works for you? What app are you using? Your phone? You must defend your women and children, sorry. Exactly. Well, that's true, Sharon. That's true. But is this defending the women and children? Or did they just let out some nut job, 17-year-old nut job, and he did some unspeakable acts, right? But as far as the grooming shit, you know what I mean? They should have been did that. If the stuff I'm reading about grooming and shit is true, they should have been fucking set it off. Right? And they got bomb-ass emojis, no boomer tech either. Oh, you don't know anything about Twitch? But yeah, what I think I'm planning on do is still do this weekly show on Sundays and then stream during the week just on Kick and stuff like that to grow that channel up. And then one of these days I'll just make the full switch or stuff like that. That's my plan. But anyway, these jokers are going to camp tomorrow. So let me get out of here. I gotta get them jokers ready for camp. See, make everything's okay. Thanks to everybody coming through. 126 in the room tonight. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, just hope for peace. I hope it settles down. I hope it doesn't get too crazy. I don't want to see tons of life loss. You know, I didn't really tweet or talk about Iran and Israel, but like I think that's going to be. I know Lookner is streaming it every night, waiting for it to happen. Like, I'm guessing it's going to happen soon. And if anybody knows, listen, I'm trying to figure out. Kamala is supposed to be in Philly on Tuesday. I don't know what time. If anybody finds out, please hit me up on Twitter. Please. I'm trying to find out. If I have the time, and if it's a certain time, like maybe after 3, 4, 5, I'll be on the scene. I'll try to be on the scene at the Kamala event. I think she's announcing her VP there, so I want to be on the scene and record some stuff for y'all. But if anybody figures it out, I've been trying to find out. Nothing has been released yet, so they're keeping a tight lip on this thing. Anyway, let me get out of here. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. Thank you for your support. Hit that like on the way out. I'll talk to you later.